Hey everybody, welcome back to the Armed Scotsman. Today on the table we have a CZ P-10C. Let's get this going. Alright everybody, as I said, we have the CZ P-10C here to review. As you can tell, I am down here at Ready Gunner in Orem, Utah again. So thank you so much for them for hosting me, let me review and shoot here. Much appreciated. So you can probably hear some shooting in the background. It's one of the different bays. I'm totally fine. There's no shooting in this bay going on. They have a massive selection of firearms here, guys. And so, as I say, some awesome shooting ranges and great customer service. So make sure you check these guys out. All right, so yeah, let's take a close look up at the CZ P-10C. We're going to start here down at the mag. Now, before I get into this, this is actually one of the range guns down here in Ready Gunner. So this is a very, very well used firearm. So just want to throw that out there. It is not brand new. So just a heads up. So this one, now you can get different mag capacities. This one did come with a 10 round mag, as you can see here, which I am very much against, because we'll put that aside, but it is metal. You can get 15 round mags and extenders and things like that. So there's a ton of options for mags out there. Go with the 15 round and do yourself a favor if your state allows it. Okay, so let's check out the mag well here. It's slightly flared out, nothing too crazy. Moving up, you've got some nice texturing all the way around on the grip here, like so. And you'll probably notice right here, you can change out, you can probably see the cutout here, you can change these back straps out. There is small, medium, and large. I'm not sure what size we have on here. You'll just pop that pin, slide it out, put whatever size on to get whatever grip size that you need. Now this fits very comfortably in my hand. And again, I'm going to compare this to Glock. I think everyone's held a Glock before and they kind of know what a Glock feels like. This feels much better in the hand than personally for me, than my Glocks do. So I'm a fan of this grip. It feels, as I say, very nice in hand. Moving up, you've got your mag release here. Now this one is a little stiff when I've noticed ejecting this particular mag. Now I only have one mag to really use, so I can't really tell if it's the mag. It feels good when it's not in, but let me show you. And again, this is a very well used gun, bear that in mind. It's pretty stiff for me to eject that. So yeah, not sure, it could just be the mag or something, I'm not sure, because it does feel very smooth with it not in. But anyway, got some serrations on your mag release right here. It is ambidextrous for you left-handed shooters out there, which I am a big fan of. Obviously got your trigger guard with your trigger in here. Now the trigger, let's check that out while we're here. You can see that this does not have an external safety on here. The safety is the safety blade on your trigger right there. So if you push on either side of that trigger, it will not go off. You have to depress that safety blade. So let's check out this. Let me get a good angle here for you. Let's pull back here. You got a little bit of take up. You're at the wall, and then you have your brake. It's not terrible. It's not bad. And then let's try the reset. A little bit of let out, and positive and tactile. Overall, not a bad trigger in there at all. And let's you have up here, you have your pick rail mount right here, so you can attach lights and lasers and whatever else you may want to do. So you have your you have your slide catch and release on this side, and this side again ambidextrous. It does not sit out very far. It can be a little difficult to hit, but not terribly. But again, that's great if you're concealed carrying this gun, or it's not going to catch on things. It's very smooth, so I do like that also. And again, it has some nice serrations on there. Okay, and then at the front here, you've got some kind of more texturing on the frame. So when you're gripping the gun and your thumb sits there, you can get some purchase on the gun to keep that nice and steady. And you have it on at the other side also. These are your takedown levers, very reminiscent of a Glock. We'll go over that in a second. You got a nice beaver undercut right here. Again, you can get really nice purchase on the gun. Moving up to the slides, you've got serrations front and back. They are pretty deep and they're very grippy, so they are nice. You got some branding there, the CZ P-10. see right there. You have 3-dot sights. These are metal sights. There's a ton of aftermarket parts for these guns out there, so if you don't like them, you want to change them, feel free to do that. All right, now this is not the optics ready version. As you can see, they do have an optics ready version if you would like that as well, which most people seem to be leaning towards nowadays. So you have that option as well. All right, now that's pretty much the outside of the gun and its features. Let's take this down, show you the inside. Now, as I said, it's very reminiscent of a Glock takedown, right? So you're going to do the old trick of pull these 2 metal tabs down and then just slide that off. This is your lower. Most of these striker fire lowers look pretty much the exact same as everything else. And then here is your slide, captured guide rod and spring. And as I say, it's a very well used gun. It's very dirty, and I've been shooting it a ton also. Let's take out the barrel. The barrel is just over 4 inches, and it is a hammer forged barrel, cold hammer forged barrel, excuse me. That's your barrel. And this is the inside of your slide. Even though this is a very well used gun, the fit and finish still looks excellent on the inside here, which is really good to see. All right, folks, we are back together, as you can see. All right, let's talk about the shooting experience with the gun. I shot a couple hundred rounds through it. It's a great shooter. Shoots pretty flat. It's accurate. The one thing, I did have a couple of issues, and I genuinely think it's the mag. Occasionally, it would lock back on the last round, or even halfway through, and it would literally lock back like the gun was empty. I tried a couple different brands of ammo, different weight and grain, and it kept happening. I genuinely think it is this crappy 10-round mag, though. 10 rounds. So we'll go with the 10 round. I genuinely think that's what it was. So, but other than that, I really did enjoy shooting this gun. For me, CZ is one of the most underlooked guns out there in general. They make some fantastic firearms at really good prices. They're imported from the Czech Republic, just like this one. You can pick these up for, I've seen them for less than $350, non-optics version, but less than $350. At that price, these are probably some of the best guns under $500. I mean, the value of them is crazy. Under $400, I mean, you're talking almost $300 for a very reliable pistol. So the price point is excellent. If you're looking for a more, I hate to say budget friendly, but if you're looking for something that's not going to break the bank, but it's super reliable, you're going to want to check out the CZ guns. They are fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask below. Happy to help out wherever I can. And that's it. Until next time, folks, I'll catch you later.